So today we are at Studio Pepper Fry and we're discussing the dividend option in mutual funds. Now, dividends allow you to manage your investments based on your goals. So you can either choose to take the payout option or reinvest it. Sounds good?
Yes, Sumaira. Mutual funds actually invest in market instruments on the predetermined objectives. So a fund can buy securities and sell them later at a higher price, or it can hold stocks and pay dividends, or bonds that pay interest. It can buy securities from one exchange and sell it in another exchange where its price is higher. This is called arbitrage. Through any of these means, if a mutual fund makes a profit, the fund manager may decide to share it with the investors by declaring a dividend. As you mentioned, Sumaira, in a dividend option, there are two alternatives which the fund provides. One is when they pay out the dividend to you, or another alternative of reinvesting the same dividend on your behalf.
But do remember that the dividends offered by mutual funds are very different from the dividends which are offered by companies to their shareholders. Isn't that right, Feroz?
Yes, Sumaira, they're actually different because when a mutual fund declares a dividend, there's a fall in the NAV, which actually means that you're not getting an income largely, but it's basically a withdrawal from your pool of money.
And even the taxation differs, right?
Yes, Sumaira, actually the taxation differs as well because it does not form a part of the 10 lakh limit which shares dividends are actually accumulated to compute the additional tax of 10%.
So here's how the dividend is calculated in the mutual fund. For example, if you hold 100 units in a fund with an NAV of 10, your total investment therefore is 1,000 rupees. Now if the fund makes a profit and your investment value rises to 1100, the NAV rises with it to 11 rupees. Based on this profit, the fund can choose to declare a dividend of 1 rupee per unit. So the dividend for you would be 100, effectively reducing your investment value from 1100 back to 1000 and bringing your NAV to 10 again.
So whatever be the financial objective, there's a mutual fund to every need.
Indeed. So let's continue where we left off, the dividend reinvestment option. Here the fund doesn't pay you any dividend, it reinvests it back. So this means that your NAV will not rise, but the number of units that you have rises.